So girls, how you doing? Let's do the pick card. Today's gonna be what are they saying about you? So it goes without saying that could be triggering. Remember, it's just tarot. Stay cool. And yes, I don't know what's going on with the hair. Just forget about it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. File number 1. What are they saying about you? King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Oh my God. So what they say about you is maybe they approach you with an attitude of a King of Wands, male, female, doesn't matter. Yes, George is here. So they look at you like a, very desirable person, very handsome, very beautiful, very sexy. So maybe that way they approach a bit superficial about me, narcissist, okay? So maybe they view you like this at the end of the day. However, what they want is to restart with you, and they want to see you this time as someone they can build a future with, okay? So it could have started with something very physical, and a lot of people get an attraction first as it's physical, and sometimes it's an energetic as well level. So obviously there's nothing wrong with that, but now they've been rethinking about you, and what they say about you is you are maybe a wife or husband material, and they would like to go there with you and see how it goes, right? The thing is, they definitely want to have something much more grounded, much more balanced, and also equal, okay? So it's about the cups now. You used to be the ones, you used to be very hot, and it could still be very hot, but there is something on top. There's an idea of feelings, deep emotion, love, and real feelings, okay? So this is very authentic, very equal, very pure, very romantic all at once, okay? So let's have more information about what they're saying about you. Yeah, maybe they thought that they didn't deserve you, and they were seeing you as a goddess or a god up here, and they had a limitation of the mind. Like normally the King of Wands will stay quite superficial because they're afraid of actually feel anything or open their heart. So by staying here at the level of the sword, the mind, then they were safe in some ways until they met you and they realized, oh my God, I want a piece of that, but at the same time this is opening up, and that's scary. So they may have seen you as someone untouchable, okay, on a pedestal kind of thing, okay? Now there is this idea of equality. 6 of Pentacles, number 6, pure love. Pentacle is longevity here, and it's about really loving you equally. It goes very well with the Two of Cups because it's an idea of symmetry, as you can see, equal on both sides. And if it's about work, it's about professional, matters. I would say that what they say about you is that you are worth every penny. What you say is what you do, is what you do is what you say. So you are a safe bet, because they want to have a level of quality in the organization. And if they want a partnership with you, you are absolutely stunning, okay? So what they say about you is damn great, okay? So let's have a major arcana. I think it's pretty straight to the point. Okay, so what are they saying about you? Let's have a look. Magician, yeah, they want to manifest you or re-manifest you. Maybe they were wearing the mask, as we say with the King of Wands at the beginning, like I don't want to be hurt, so I stay, very light. But they re-manifested you, or want to re-manifest you, because you are absolutely the top of the top, the creme de la creme, as they say, right? Okay, exactly. So let's have a angel card, a healing card, to see if we have any more information about this pile. God, the hair is just something else, whatever. Wisdom. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. Yeah. So everything has a place, absolutely, and a purpose, totally. So everything is going just fine, to summarize, really. And it's just balancing each other, balancing himself naturally. You just have to embrace it. Okay, beautiful. So pile number 2, what is it saying about you? 5 of 1, not fire. It's a lot of fire though. The Fool, Knight of Wands. Well, there's a lot of energy here, a lot of movement forward. So what they say about you is electric. You are someone very tumultuous, maybe very passionate, a lot of fire, a lot of energy, my goodness, but also maybe a bit tormented at times. So they say about you that you're going for things, you don't take any prisoners, you just like whatever, you're like a tornado. And sometimes you go into things without even thinking, without even knowing if you have any future, you just go for it. Fair enough. Damn. Okay, so now we have the Knight of Wands. So it's again this energy with a lot of fire. You go for things, you have ideas, you are extremely talented and moving forward. You could be a bit too spontaneous at times, a bit impulsive, that sometimes you really don't think what you're going through and you just go, you know. Sometimes that can be a little bit tricky, okay? So I know for a fact. Anyhow, so yeah, so what they say about you is you are at the same time 4 queens. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, doesn't matter. 4 queens is someone very strong. You know, you've been through a lot. You've been through probably 10 of swords, 10 of wands, you name it. And now you're very well defined. You know who you are, you know what you're about. But also they might feel as well that now they have to make the movement forward. Before you were the one doing all the, you know, the movement, the moving, I should say. And now they feel like they have to show also their true colors. Maybe now you more stand by, sitting back, you know, having a cup of tea and a biscuit. I'm chilling because I prove my point. So either you come and meet me, or you know what, let's call it a day. So you're in a position now much more tranquil and serene, and they know that. So they have to be the one moving towards you, okay? So let's have more information. Yeah, maybe there was a back and forth, but at the end of the day, it's number 8, the infinity number. But maybe it's time to stop fluffing around and make a serious move forward. Yeah, you're covering your heart now because that's it. You prove your point. So what are you going to do, big boy or big girl? You know, what are you going to do now? Because it's your turn to show me how much motivation you have, okay? So if you are too much in kind of in between two, maybe, you know, they're protecting the heart at the same time. So maybe now you are also the one thinking, well, you don't move. Well, the message is very clear. You don't want to move. Fair enough. So then now back off and I shut the door. So in my opinion, what they're saying about you, there is a need for them to say to you, to move towards you and to express their feelings, because otherwise you're going to shut the door for good. So let's have a major arcana here because it's interesting, okay? But you did everything you could to make it clear. So it's up to them, you know, are they going to react or not at the end of the day, right? The moon, yeah. It's time to have an introspection, because for them, I would say that they push a lot, and now they realize, or maybe you've been pushing a lot, and now the other side has to balance, has to give something from within, and it has to be real, it has to be emotional, it has to be sincere. And if that homework is not done, and if it's not also romantic, because the moon is very romantic, then what the point? So I think there's a question mark on this part, because let's see if with a message of healing angel, because it feels to me that there is a waiting game here. So it's up to you guys. What do you want to do, right? So do it now. Bam. Don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is the guiding voice of your soul. Is that clear or what? I like it. Those little messages are nice and sweet, but bam! I love it. So on this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.